Yeah, all fixed setups, apart from the Le Mans practice at the end. Okay, so yeah, we have used it before on one of those. So we are live now on YouTube, just getting started for the first quali session of the evening. We've got 3 races coming up for the, this is actually round 2 of the JWR Championship. It's just a bit of fun really, 3 different races, 3 different sets of cars and tracks. And I don't announce what they are, so nobody knows what's coming until the session goes live. So it's a bit of a exploration for everybody. Round 1 tonight, or race 1 tonight I should say, here we are, is Charlotte Motor Speedway, and the 2 cars available are the MX-5 and the Legend. So people have chosen, we got a good split of each car actually, I think we got a few in each, and when it comes to it, whichever car they use in this session they cannot use for the rest of the night. So there is a bit of a randomising factor there, which will play out as we go into race 2, and some people might regret their car choice. So if we have a look, or jump on board here, or pretty much on board with Alex Dobertsberger, who is our current championship leader, who is a bit lost. Let's try something else. Yeah, you need to turn left, Alex, just before the pit lane. Yeah, that's it. You found it. And then a tight right here. Yeah. There you go. That's it. That's the track. It's because he went out the entrance. So what have we got? We got Jim Marabello here, Fireman Jim. Is in the Legend. Alan Curtis in his Club 100 liveried MX-5. Nathan Conway, another legend by the looks of things. These cars are very quick, these little Legends cars, I have to say. I think they've probably got the edge on this track, but we'll see how it plays out.
Alex, you've just come out of the pits, mate. Don't race me.
Tom Guest. Matt Cook.
I was just saying you are leading by 3 seconds, but yeah.
Alex Dobertsberger, yeah, championship leader, doesn't know where the track goes though, so that's going to even things out a bit. Sander, who is joining us from Holland. So I think he's had a bit of a rig upgrade this week, so he's got a bit more pace than he has previously, which is good to see. It comes down to the fine details in the end, doesn't it?
The one that looks like a tank. The one that drives like a tank. It doesn't sound like a tank.
So how many have we got in the session now? 8 races by the looks of things at the moment. We need to last. Well, at least there's only 8 cars to download. We need to need to spread the word a bit for next month. Get the numbers up. At the moment, everybody's scoring points. I want to see who's the first person not to.
Probably be me. Keep battle between JT and I.
Yeah, no JT this month.
Oh, sorry,
Should we go and find one of the legend cars? Who's up? Who's up at the top? Nathan's quick in the pits. Tom 10.9, so he's set some nice quick laps. These are always slidey and entertaining to watch. Point proven. Thank you, Tom. So we're up and live on YouTube if anyone fancies watching back all the action. Probably the top half will, the bottom half won't. Well, this is interesting. We've got Legend first and then MX5 second at the moment. So it's looking pretty close between the cars. Then Legend MX5, Legend. I think the rest are Legends. So. Yeah, it's gonna be down to both, I guess, isn't it? Alex has just popped it on pole, or yeah, provisional pole. So you reckon what the MX5 will be the double car and you can pick something good? Hey Gary. Of course. We are just in qualifying for race 1. You wanna jump on? Yeah. So we got MX5 or Legend as the car choice for race 1, and it's Charlotte Motor Speedway infield. I don't know. I think the Legends probably race here, don't they? Yeah, we got a decent split of cars actually, Gary. So you were with us last month as well, weren't you? So yeah, whichever car you use in race 1, well, you can't use the same car twice in the night, basically. So that. Oh, of course, yeah, you were on MTech or something, weren't you? Yeah. So just to mix it up a bit, there's car choices, and you can't use the same car twice. So you might win, you might lose, depending on which car choice. Just mixes things slightly. So what have we got? Always added bonus. Which car have you gone for? You're on the MX5, okay. And where's JT? Let's have a look. Oh, I can't see him yet. He's in the session, but I don't know which car yet. Oh, he's on Discord. JT, are you there? Which car have you gone for? Keeping it secret to the last minute. Ah, good stuff. Glad you could join us. Everyone's welcome here. We're all sorts. Yeah, we're up to, well, 10 races, and I'm watching. But yeah, 10 races, which is pretty decent. So you and the legend as well. There's a lot of legends out in this race, actually. Mostly legends, I'd say. Right. Although MX4... No, I'm chatting instead tonight. Commentary and streaming. And drinking. In fact, that's not the order of priority, I'll be honest. Yeah, I think when we raced here, we used the MX-5s here, I believe. I think.
Yes, we did, yeah.
Yeah. I did test the Legend as well. I can't remember if we ran the Legends here. We've run the Legends on, I think, the even smaller track here. There's one that's slightly smaller. I can't remember quite where it deviates.
Must anybody think I'm actually a troll? Oh, he keeps knocking the pylons over, so I miss my apex. In case you were wondering, JT, I lost control. Oh shit, right. I was struggling for a achievement there. Whoa, where the hell did it go on?
Yeah, everybody gets to that bit.
When you get to all them cones on the right, do a left of the bale, and then do a right onto the oval, and then a right again across the blue strip. Yes, that will happen to you. If I wasn't looking over the cones, you'd be able to know where you were going.
Oh, you're not in the actual pit lane, John. JT, you're in completely the wrong pit lane. You need to reset, yeah.
Yeah, reset that, follow me, JT.
I can talk you through it. Yeah, follow Tom, but I can talk you through it if you get lost.
JT, the pit lane isn't the pit lane. No, the track is the
So you got 50 seconds left to quali, so you want to work out roughly where to go.
Alright. Let's show pretty quickly. He knows this bit.
So Alan Curtis has popped up into second in another MX-5. So it looks like the MX-5 is the car to choose here by the looks of things.
Oh, but they're very fragile, guys.
There speaks a Legends driver.
I remember watching the Trans Am guys come to Motorsport, and they'd have a track map taped on the dash of their car. Like, man, is that ever done? But I could use one of those right now. So I'm coming up to a tricky bit, mate. Hopefully, qualifying lasts enough so I can show you.
Yeah, you got 90 seconds to cross the line to finish the session, basically. So
Up to this madness here. This way. And then crazy left, crazy right. There you go. There you are. Okay, cool. So I presume this is another car that Alex has never driven before. Oh, not that on a track he's never seen before. Sorry, Alan.
yeah, so he's only a second up.
Exactly, yeah. Hopefully he'll be don't you hit me sooner? I know you want to.
He can hear you through his butt now.
Did he get a butt check?
Yeah, he has. And it's made him way quicker as well. Like, immediately, seconds quicker.
Expected.
Yeah, of course.
If it would have him extremely.
Yeah, massive benefit, isn't it?
There's not a buzzer to kick him in the butt. Hey, James hasn't got in the car already. I've qualified you. Just saying.
Yeah, I'm ninth. I'm not even on the back row. Yeah, so what we got? We got Dobertsberger, Alan Curtis, Nathan, Tom, Matt, Jim, Gary, Sander, JT, and Louis.
Yes! Right at the back.
I don't think he's going to win this one.
No, I think I'm going to kill everyone. That one. Amazing diver. Turn one. Come out first.
That's never to be seen again.
Yeah, exactly.
That'll be amazing to see, considering already you hit bar.com. Things happen that you don't know how well the legends start against UX5s. Come on.
Yeah, who's launched a legend?
No, I didn't practice it. Just practiced where the actual track went because of the
Are we going to use the clutch or are we going to just wait?
Just bang it. Just bang it.
Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared.
When you race these officials and the
They're rubbish.
they're good for running.
I like both these cars.
The mini oval here in these is mental. It's brilliant. That's wise.
I couldn't even get it around the track.
That's why you hate it. Mini.
We got a good split of cars. MX5's front row, legend, 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 legend. Then another pair of MX5s. A couple of legends to follow up at the back. So I don't know if the drivers are listening to YouTube or not, but I believe that the MX5 is probably, well, actually I thought the Legend might be slightly quicker here, but certainly the Legend is the better car to use in future races. So round 2, those in the Legends now will have to use the MX5 and vice versa. And I believe the Legend will be the stronger car next time out, so the ones in the Mazda will be at an advantage overall. There we go, race is underway. So we've got a 15-minute race. Oh, Legends are flying around already. Got some distant camera views at this place. Looks like a large MX5 shaped roadblock at the front. I think I'm going to change the view, this is a bit too far away.
I just heard someone's crew chief right now. I'm wishing I did have crew chief too.
This is nice close racing at the front, which is what we want to see. Looks like you want a black car to be fast here.
Or a white one with a green stripe, yeah.
Yeah, or a white one with a green stripe, but... Oh, sandwich!
Could I hit that one? I think I did.
Oh fuck. Oops.
See Alexander Dobbelsberger brake check me.
So, Tom Guess leading us round after lap 1, sorry. God, sliding it everywhere.
And I can still drive straight. What's wrong with my car? There's nothing wrong.
Go Alex, go on.
Yep, the steering's
This is close. Legend MX5, Legend MX5.
what a fun race.
Tom Guest, Alex Dobertsberger. Who's that? Is that Nathan? Oh, no, it's Matt Cook up into third.
So actually, I think
Then Gary in the typical yellow and black stripy livery.
Put tyres on when you don't floor it in the Legend, it's nice.
Nathan, Jim and Alan having a good old battle here. Oh, it all got a bit too close.
Is that straighter? Spanned out.
Oh, Tom runs a bit wide. Alex has got the run on us, but not enough. Two very different cars. The Legend's quicker in a straight line. Mazda's nice and stable.
Why isn't that hit them off?
Welcome to James Wingfield Fun Race.
Oh,
Sped in the
oh, he's finding a gap. Not quite, not quite. Oh, and who's this? Look, Matt's right with us.
This is pretty much how my first race goes.
Ah, was with us.
Yes, it is,
Alex throws it up the inside, goes for the move.
There will be one. That's right.
Hey mate, that was good driving by all three, wasn't it? But I don't need to brake where you need to brake there.
Yeah, that's interesting. Same thing with different cars.
Yeah, you just called me off, then I put my foot down and back end came round.
Gary's closing in on the top two now as well. So here we go. Dobertsberger out in front. Tom Guest second. Gary third. Alan Curtis up to fourth now. I think that was Matt and Jim. Looks like we've lost a few. Not a big fan of these TV cameras. We need a director. Fireman Jim needs to get on the case. Nice overhead. You can see the layout.
Crash. Like one that's going to take out the full field.
No, only now.
Least.
Alex is gone.
Alex is just stretching his legs a little bit. Gary's closing in on Tom. This could be a good fight for second and third now. Bit of tyre warming there from Tom. Like that.
Just toasty.
A bit too much tyre warming there. Should we go back and have a quick watch? Claims are being pushed. Doesn't look like it to me. He's recovered, still in third.
Assistant current is behind me. On the grass. Cannot stand the grass.
So MX5, Legend, MX5, Legend.
A slightly less technical track, and the Legend would keep up with the MX5, I reckon. Yeah. It's a lot faster in the acceleration. Yeah, mid-range, but it's got no top end. Yeah. Silverstone National or something, maybe.
I think most tracks the Legend would be quicker than the MX5, to be honest. There's not many that are... The MX5 really handles well, actually, doesn't it?
Just spit in the pits again.
Why are you in the pits all the time?
I'm going to go for a smoke and I'll see the next race. This is literally what happens every time I try. Yes, every time I make first race. I love the Legends as well. Good fun to qualify.
Mr. Curtis
He said he likes this car.
chasing down on a podium.
One of my favourites. It's just stupid. That's why. I'll have a handful to drive. I like them all.
You will enjoy race 2 then.
Oh, good. Sounds good to me. And just to let you know, I barely have any semblance of control, so anything that happens is not intentional. I am racing side by side.
So it looks like Alex has just put a lap on Sander, who is definitely up to speed a bit more than previously. He's got new hardware, which is definitely helping.
I'm going to say it was an accident.
Oh, here we go. Race is on. What have we got going on here? This is Matt, Alan and Tom for third. Podium is very much on for anyone here. Oh! Oh! That was bold.
Joking about the black flag. I've just got a black flag for 1 minute and 4 seconds.
So we got what 9.5 minutes down, 5.5 minutes to go. I reckon third place is very much under pressure.
This is going to be worth watching back on YouTube. And me and Alex in the first lap or two, there was some nice close stuff around the twists.
And me, I was right there with you.
Yeah, I know the funny thing is, we were either side of him. It was like a legend sandwich.
Yeah, we were through right there.
Are you claiming Alex is the legend in the middle?
Just didn't know that I was sat in pits for another minute, so it wasn't my fault. I thought you were lying.
No.
I thought it was going to be like, I don't know, 20 seconds slowdown or something, not a black flag.
Well, iRacing rules, baby. It's a championship. We've got to stay here.
Can you?
Yes.
Oh, look, there you go. There's iRacing got a smile on you.
Why let me out the pits?
I did what I could.
Oh, I hate this. So
You did you like this?
Yeah, do you think for a second?
you've done that, but I'm still stuck in the pit.
Why is that then?
Stupid. Why have I been summoned to the pits?
You've been touching
DRS failure. You didn't fancy a podium, Tom?
Do you know what? I just thought I'd put that championship interesting.
Very good. Alan,
Just keep slowing Alan down.
Alan's up to P3. We got an MX5 podium now.
I know it's disgusting.
Ah, look at these fast legends. I thought the legend would be the car to have here.
The front tyres have gone though.
Did I know, why did I know iRacing this car? This would be so good with another rig.
Look round, look round. Come back. Don't feel you have to like drive the skin out a bit, man.
Mate, I'm not coming home to you.
Yeah, come on.
It-
I'm going to get Alan.
Towing him along to Alan, that's what's happening. What have we got going on up ahead?
Tom was holding everybody up, so.
The cork in the bottle has gone. What have we got up ahead here? We got Gary closing on Asana to put a lap on him. Up ahead, is that JT? Yeah. Should put this on results.
I've binned it again.
Yeah. Tom.
I'm debating whether to do the exact same thing.
There is a point for fastest lap.
If it stops you getting down it's the way to do it. I'm just watching everyone else now. I'll watch that. Let's go 3 wide through the first few corners.
Oh, Matt's looking like he's feeling the pressure.
I've ripped the front end off it. You know, I might want to.
Wide cookie for a
I
time.
hardly wanted to make it drift. I made it impossible to drive in a straight line.
2 minutes to go.
I can't get into it.
Oh, we got Tom closing right in on Matt Cook here. This is for 4th place, I believe. We've got Dobertsberger, Gary Thomas and Alan Curtis up in the top 3 on the Mazdas. This is fight for honours in the legend. Not that there's any points for that specifically.
Crap, here comes the orange mask. Run bloody away, there's no room.
This is a nice close fight. Oh, Tom's got an exit here. He's got the exit.
The tyres are really good on the Tommy.
The front tyres are very difficult. Don't think it's time for us to work.
Oh, where's Matt gone? Matt's gone down the oval.
What's your fastest lap, Tommy?
I haven't got my fastest up at the minute, mate. 109, I think.
I can tell you what right now.
Yeah, well, 110, 123.
192. Get out of my way.
That's not how that works.
Oh, 4 rounds.
That's
Alan's closing in on Gary as well. We've got it's only half a minute to go, so probably one more lap. We're getting towards the end now.
Who's got the max car?
Yeah, our Dutch contingent. Oh, you might have been here, Gary. So Sanders got a butt kicker, which means he's actually got some kind of sound feedback now, and it's making a massive difference, as you'd expect, I guess.
But these tyres, Tom, how did you your tyres get off so quickly? Did they come back to you?
No, it's like 90% sideways or it's brilliant work. I've no idea how he's driving on the front still. I'm not. It's the only way to turn it, but it's also very dangerous.
Have we got white flag, by the way? Anyone? Or not yet. Okay. So we got one more lap still.
The Mets actually get faster because start to get some oversteer.
Oh. Stylish, Alan. Very stylish. Oh, that was awesome. I think the YouTube video is worth watching back for Alan's corner there alone. Full drift all the way around. No, not yet. It'll be like 5 minutes after this one finishes. So by the time we've finished the race, you should be able to pretty much join straight away.
That's the white flag.
White flag, last lap.
I'm pretty glad I actually stopped racing.
Alan and Gary, that is definitely a fight for the back of the podium. Nope. He protesting car choice.
No, just Alex in general for driving off. Yeah. It's not fair.
We got a grid full of legends.
I just hope we got something like Okayama in the Legends or Mazda. Last time you did it, I didn't even get a chance to drive one of the cars.
Yeah, they swapped it out.
Yeah, okay, so round 2 is the same 2 cars again this time.
Yes. One track.
I might just save that for a little bit longer yet.
Yeah, you can't say that because then it makes the car chase easier, sort of.
It's going to be what's it called?
Yeah, it is. What's it called?
Easy, because if it's the same two.
You can't, yeah, no one's got a choice now. You have to use the other one.
It's a choice.
See.
Well, if it's one of the tiny little locals, I've already been done in the Mazda.
I'm hoping it's a tiny oval. That's kind of what I envisioned. Or is that? Yeah, exactly. That's the thing.
Well, we are about to find out. Well done. So Dobertsberger takes it from Gary and Alan. Good stuff. Top 3 podium, all Mazdas. Matt Cook takes the legends from Tom and Jim. So I'm going to jump out this session. Yeah, jump out this session, and then session number 2 should be up shortly.
I don't want to see that session. It didn't really work.
It's brilliant. It's one of the best races.
If it was a 10-minute race, I'd have still been in it.
So, you got disqualified pretty quickly, to be fair.
That's because I decided to cut the track. If it was a 10-minute one, I wouldn't have been in that situation.
All of them first lap was great stuff.
That was great, actually. That was really close at the start.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. First few laps for us.
Ready for your hosted event at Charlotte. Scheduled for 1.6k. I finished 9th. 6 laps down.
Oh no! I think I made the right choice.
I think you did.
You're kidding. What have you done, you bastard?
What have you done?
Are you?
What have you done?
Oh. So people have just realised that it is the small oval. What they haven't yet realised that it's a dirt tyre.
Now anyway. So it should be dirt tyres at least.
Wait, how you run the dirt?
Yes.
I was waiting for that bit to drop.
Oh no, right, so that does make a difference.
Which car have we driving the dirt before?
Alexander's the only one with any ranking or license.
Oh no.
It's not that impressive.
Wait, hang on, I'm in the dirt legend. Why is there the dirt version of that car?
Because it's just dirt tyres. It's just dirt tyres. Only difference is it's flat, so this is going to be good fun. I hate the dirt. Very much so. It should be fun because the Mazda is heavier.
I think the Legends have got the
Yeah, I think the Legend is the one to have on this one. We did actually, in one of the JWR previous nights, we have actually done MX-5 on dirt. In fact, this MX-5 on this track.
Did you throw a curve?
Because I was feeling mean.
yeah. When you change when you're doing that's a bit unfair in a chip car. I don't know. Jeez.
That's iRacing requires results of ethics. Is that what it said for your VR? No.
I can't believe you just done that.
Wait till race 3 where we got the Radical on a dirt track.
I tried Radical on the all-winter stuff.
Yeah, I haven't tried that, I'll be honest. We did run a Mazda on dirt oval before. It's not as grippy as other stuff, but it did kind of work. It was drivable.
Dirt tyres low profile enough to go on a Radical.
I have no idea.
I'm gonna predict that the Legends are going to run away with this easily.
So here we go. We are in the qualifying session. Let's have a look, see who we've got going on.
Yeah, I think I'm
Oh, David Spoke going backwards.
Alex, what's the E-Class license doing? Dirt.
Yeah, come on.
So this is a short oval on dirt.
Is this an H-box? Not a sequential.
The Mazda.
The Legend. I think so, yeah.
Calibrate it's a sequential.
You're not going to need any other gear on top gear.
So these Mazdas aren't great on dirt, but I have got a dirt setup for it, which does make it a lot better than the normal baseline. So they should kind of be drivable. What have we got? Tom here.
Let's go over 10 mile an hour.
Not forwards. Nathan in
Legend apparently.
another co-action liveried MX-5.
And the Mazda's fragile.
Got-
Toot toot means I can't do much about anything.
You can see immediately the pace difference. Dobertsberger here in the Dirt Legend is looking pretty quick.
Mazda.
Yeah, already quickest.
It's not what we want to hear.
a horrible person. This is awful.
Well done, James. You have succeeded. Yeah.
I've broken iRacing.
That is tough decision, mate.
Funnily enough, I can see who's voting for and who's voting against, yeah. There is a pattern.
I can't get over the pits.
Yeah, I know it's very difficult.
No, I mean, as in, I can't hear genuinely.
Have you got clutch or are you in gear?
Or is it just the car sliding side to side? I don't know what's happening. Have you calibrated this with the, maybe recalibrate when you get in iRacing?
Yeah, I've had to just go through that. But James, I think you got it wrong, mate.
Fucking hell.
I've worked out how you do it.
This is
Ride the wall. You just ride the wall.
Is there a handbrake or something?
you can assign it now, not assign it.
You shouldn't be that.
No, I can't get it wrong. He's got it wrong. That's all I'm going to say.
I don't think I got it wrong. You chose the car.
Sorry, mate, I was trying to reset so desperately.
Is it going into gear, Alan?
No, it's going into gear, but it's on brakes. Toe brakes.
Oh, that'll be a cow then.
When you calibrate your brakes, I have my axis calibrated. So you maybe got your handbrake is on, and that'll be your brake pedal. So it'll be on all the time. So you need to map your handbrake to a random button, and then recalibrate your brakes.
Right, okay.
Oh, nice drifting here from Tom.
Just couldn't get a turn. That's all then.
Both cars are pretty good for drifting. Tom leading the way in the MX-5 drifting here. Scandinavian flick. Oh, he's gone in quite hot. It's a wide line. Oh, there's Matt up ahead. JT and the legend. See Dobitsberger up ahead. We've got mud on the visor. I presume that's coming across on YouTube as well, but certainly on my VR headset we got mud all over it. How are we looking results wise? Dobitsberger, Thomas, JT, Louis. I think Louis is lead Mazda.
Alan, have you managed to calibrate your handbrake?
He is indeed lead Mazda.
Right, and then now calibrate your brakes. Do you think you can brakes?
Yeah, it does. Then click done for auto clutch.
Can't really hear you, sorry.
Yeah, he's done already. Yeah, yeah. Right, okay, let's try it again. No, I can't get the handbrake off, it just stays on.
You're not in gear because you're revving and it's not moving. So I don't think you're in gear. Have you got a clutch?
Yeah, yeah, I've got clutch.
Press and hold the clutch, then do the gear again.
Nothing's happening. Very strange. Oh,
If you, so what's happening now? So if you press the clutch down,
if I press the clutch, nothing's happening. It might be because it's auto clutch then. I don't
and
know.
then what gear are you in?
Well, I'm trying any gear.
Because it was in neutral when you got in the car, and then
Yeah.
when you
Yeah, honestly, nothing's happening right, so I'll do the throttle.
you're not in the car now, are you?
No, I've come back out to try and
Yeah.
calibrate, and then it's got.
Are you releasing the pedal on the camera and you're pressing it all the way along the muzzle?
It was an auto clutch, so I'm taking it off auto to see if that helps. So,
Because it will need you to hold the clutch before it will let you into gear. So if you rev it now, you're in neutral.
Yeah.
If you
my foot on the clutch.
okay, and then into first on the H pattern,
Yeah, nothing happens.
and if you rev it now,
Just H round, just use sequential.
yeah, if you tried a sequential instead, if you got paddles.
Yeah, I was in sequential before. It's like I can't get the handbrake off, so I don't know.
Well, it's not that. It's not in gear because it's revving.
Alright, I'll try sequential.
It's just the gear's not selecting. So either it's not detecting the clutch or it's not detecting the gear.
Maybe to shift it again. Does the shifter work on the
Oh, that's it. Now it's working.
And now it's lost all the steering. Hey. Okay. I don't know if it enabled car specific set them in the options.
It just worked then. I don't know what you did then, but it just worked.
Yeah, but it's changed the wheel range to 369, which is yeah. It's actually, I don't know what's going on with my maybe it's just lost all the connections. I don't know. I'll try.
Tell me how you liking this.
I hate it.
It's horrible, isn't it?
It's awful. But then don't forget when the dirt runs away, the tarmac comes out. No, it does not. It does not.
Where's your action for derby tyres?
Yeah,
The brakes don't work in the Mazda. You have to drop it down the centre and rev it, get there back end, and then put it back up into
You
right.
have to look in your rearview mirror and say not loudly 3 times.
Might just clutch kick it. That's what I've been doing.
No.
so we're into solo qualifying for this one. It was quite a busy track, so I didn't want to do open quali for this one. Yeah, this is solo qualifying just because it was a bit busy. So we shall keep an eye on the results screen, see who pops up. They get 4 laps to set their quickest lap time.
20 minutes of this is just hell.
40 laps.
Based on quali times, what have we got? Sorry, based on practice times, looks like Alex was quickest from JT. So yeah, as you'd expect, it's kind of legends up at the top. There we go. Alex sets the pace in qualifying, 27.5. So he's gone quicker than he did in practice.
I keep hitting my hand, my shift. My wheel.
Alan Curtis struggled in practice to get out of the pit lane with various sort of rig issues, but it looks like he's solved that. He's now setting lap times, which is good. JT into second. I think that's all legends so far. We'll get an MX-5 across the line shortly.
27.52, who did that?
Dovitsberger.
Take a guess.
Oh, wow, that's 11 seconds quicker than that.
Just means he's going to do more laps trying to get around us.
Is damage healing off for the race?
Yeah, I think this one's no damage.
May have forgotten that we had one lap.
Be a pretty small grid if that happened.
Sonder pops up into 5th. Matt's gone a bit quicker, I think, there with the MX-5. Still missing a couple of laps here. Nathan, Louis and Tom yet to set a time. I guess that probably means they got an X on their first quali. There we go. So someone just popped up. Was that Jim? Someone just popped up into the list anyway. So Jim's now at the grid 8. Doesn't quite make sense. I think he's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th at the moment. There we go. Yeah, it's sorted itself out. Jim in 9th. Just waiting on Tom to set a time, and then everyone will be on the board. Up at the top still Alex from Gary and Alan. So that's the same podium as we just had, actually. Could be interesting.
It's a no from setting a time.
Oh, I'm proud of myself. 6th place in Master.
Yeah, there are kind of 2 grids here, I'll be honest. 5.
I'm a legend. Oh, I'm not in the legend.
James, have you looked at the times much?
Yes. We have 5 at the front, and then 5 MX-5s.
Am I first in the next lap?
You are. You're quick. You're like a second and a half up from the next MX-5. You're doing really well.
That's all.
What's happened to Tom? Tom Guest. No times. There we go.
I found something quick, and I found something good that I'm quicking.
It's quite specific, but well done.
It's a niche market.
This should be an official series.
Sanders just stuck it on 3rd.
Yes.
I'm not even saying week 13. I think this should be it.
It is about brakes don't work. You can't put your foot down. It's bad.
Plus, I think it's got dirt tyres on it.
I don't think it's got dirt tyres on it either.
Session. He said any tyres on it.
Just running on the rims.
Just playing with fucking rules.
I was thinking that earlier, to be fair, that's what it'll feel like.
So here we go. What we got?
It's JWR dirt on the setup as well. Yeah, Ruler's right, really.
It's JWR dirt, but
If it's more than one,
Formation laps.
I might be tired from it. This is going to be the problem. This is going to be a problem.
if it's more than one formation lap, you might lap the Mazdas.
We won't let shit the pace car. No way.
Yeah, I agree. No way. Are you going to be very caution?
No, probably not. I haven't mapped that button.
The trucks, but
I think you should leave it. Causes a collision gets a 40-second penalty.
I've seen a few remaining 20 litres, estimated laps 132. That's slow work.
Do you fancy 132 laps?
wonder if the master will write those on this. On the standing start, do you know what I mean?
There we go. That's 30 seconds.
Definitely warm in red line.
Dobertsberger, Gary Thomas, Sander, Alan, JT, and that's the top 5 in the Legends. Then we've got Louis, Jim, Matt, Nathan, and Tom at the back in the Mazdas, I think.
I got rid of 0.7 litres or 0.7 laps already. Just high risk my car. Lucy said I've done a bad job.
That's not flickering. I don't know if that's my internet, maybe. There we go. Well, they're off. So the pace car's gone. Isn't it third for these? I'm a little bit worried about the internet. That's not looking great from my side. Lots of flickering. Dobertsberger from Thomas at the front.
Sander going to take out 1 and 2 or 3 and 4.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's keep an eye on things from the front.
Limiter does not work on the track.
God damn it. I was
Yeah,
going to
if
do that.
you're in first gear, it does. If you're in first gear and you're below 50 k's, it will work.
Just
And the other
sorry,
car.
Jim. But I noticed this, the race doesn't get much faster than this. Does it really? To be fair.
No, you're right.
It's fine.
Same as the drivers. Let's play a different game. How many legends can you hit?
How'd you clear Jordan's well again?
You can't clear the windscreen on this one, I don't think.
Points count. Championship.
And I think that means they're off.
I understand. Completely.
Some good drifting going on here from Louis in the red MX-5.
2, 3.
And they're off. Oh, there's been a crash already. There's chaos. Oh, that went well. So Alex has got clear in P1, Gary P2, JT P3.
I've got a post-race 10-second penalty.
Wasn't on the inside. Yes.
Yeah. Do we have to, well, it's post-race, but the crew chief's just told me three blocks.
Man, you're missing the point. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter when you get there.
Let's have a look. So
Are you lapping me already, Alex? I've not even done a lap yet.
There was some good stuff.
oh, here we go.
Touch of contact, and from what I saw, just a little bumper touch.
Dobertsberger flying round in the lead. Sander there.
Snap on me. There we go.
Dobertsberger flying here in the race. 5-second lead at the moment from Gary.
So do I have to serve this penalty? Crew chief's telling me to it says no seconds. Okay, so I don't need to go in for mid-run.
If you're not having a blip flick, then not.
Following Jim now.
Chin and set this session up could clear the flag, so that might be quite good, wouldn't it?
It would, wouldn't it? Where's Matt? Here he is. Apparently there's some kind of penalty he's been given. I don't know if that's the case. I can't work it out, but I'll see if I can clear everybody's.
Ray Alex is going, he's going to lap everyone.
I've been disqualified a
Mr. Curtis coming back through. He got stung at the beginning, involved in the first corner incident. Upside down, had to recover to the pits, but he's in the quicker car, so I'm sure he's going to come back through the grid. And we have Jim here in the MX-5. Picked the wrong car, unfortunately, this time out.
Jesus, where's Sam going to be hit me from, Yes.
Oh, there he goes. Sander is up the inside.
To be fair,
He's flying.
he was a lot straighter than he's ever been when he's on dirt.
He's looking good. JT up in a podium place at the moment. Should we go and have a look? Gary in second.
Yeah, separate podium for different car class. That means I won last race.
There's Gary in P2. JT in the blue legend there, just a few seconds behind. Oh, big drift. Oh no, Gary's gone round. Now Sanders hit him. That is a race on, I think, between Gary and JT. Where's he gone? Here's JT. So I think Alex has just put a lap on second.
Well, that beat licensed oval racer.
Oh,
Maybe it's not quicker to one ride. Oops. Can someone ram me, please?
here's Gary in third. Oh, JT just got done.
Why do you always hit me in it? I'm used to be claiming money.
They're just special. Get out the way of it. Sorry, James.
What a legend, thank you. The only cool person to do it.
Sander, he was Alex, million laps on each other. Everybody.
I think I'm faster.
One time it might be quicker to all ride.
So we've got Dobertsberger, Gary, JT, Sander. Tom, you're in the Mazda, aren't you? So you're up to 5th in the lead Mazda. From grid 10. Mazda was holding its own on the last track. This time round, it looks like the Legend has definitely got the advantage.
You said that last race.
It's so much better around the other track. If we'd have only known.
If you'd have only known.
I mean, I've worked out where I'm going to come drift. USA International Mazda.
It's a good drift car, isn't it, in this?
Yeah, it is.
No!
It is if you know what you're doing.
Oh, bash. Nathan.
I was going to say, you're halfway in the ball from what I'm doing, so.
Oh, right.
Coming up to lap you.
Should we follow a Mazda? There's Louis. Oh. Big armfuls of opposite lock.
This is really scary.
Are you in VR?
I'm in AR.
I'm glad I'm not. That's all.
This is just like riding around the good Canadian winter, that's all.
So
Thanks, Alan. Take it easy.
I'm assuming Alex is still a lap up. That's only one lap.
Make a Canadian winter's easy.
Race don't work.
Well, yeah, you may have
Gary in second. Who's this? Alan. Pace car. There's Matt. Nice bit of drifting from Jim and from Nathan there.
I just stayed on the ball. Ethan's obviously, he basically takes no downs.
Fully sending it in. Oh, that's a bit too much. And we're in the wall. Sander getting on in the Legend here. Matt Cook up ahead in the Castrol liveried MX-5.
Guess I should have mapped the button and cleaned the windshield.
It's deep, but he's kept hold of it.
Things happen that's never happened before.
I was on board at the time.
Sanders laps it.
Louis got armfuls of lock everywhere. Going for style points here, look at that. Aaron Curtis, how's he recovering? Up to 6th now.
Do what we can.
We have Gary. Oh,
Alexander's in a different area code than we.
where's Alex? Let's see how he's driving it.
Not nice.
Maybe it should be a competition who can get the most name.
Let's take it out. You can't promise anything.
So let's have another dirt track out.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, he's overcooked that one. I think he's still a lap up on Gary at the moment. JT's just taken a lap off, but Gary is still one behind at the moment. Trying to find his way through the traffic.
The only positive thing I can say is my lap times are coming down at least.
How long's left?
I was told when I was running
4 minutes.
4 seconds, I think.
It reminds
Should
me
be
of
onto the white flag now.
the time I felt a bit like a superhero in my work then when I was young, and I was on call late one night, and I was driving down these country roads, and I'd done it about 5 times that night already, and it'd been snowing. It was awful, really bad conditions. I shouldn't have been driving that late, you know. But come up behind this people carrier on the way home, and decided I was going to do it because they were doing like 20 mile an hour, and this was like a 10-mile road, you know. So I've moved out into the other lane and basically fished the hill all the way up the side of it in a Renault traffic. And never been so scared in my life, but didn't look back. Never did it again. Never do that again.
I think Alex should be about to take the checker shortly. There's the lap. Oh, Sanders backwards. Fending it sideways. Nice drift. I'd have thought we'd have had the white flag by now, but it doesn't seem to be out for some reason. Unofficial race 15 minutes. We are 17 minutes into it. I suppose that's the time for the green flag. Must be not included in that. JT still holding third place. Matt still holding on. Just hanging on to the Mazda basically. Tom's fully sending this sideways. Or it could be on for a move against Jim. Is that the inside? Oh no, one over. That's Louis. Davidsberger through the gap. And your dirt tyres, yeah, go on. I'm loving the Scandinavian flicks though, Tom. Every corner. Oh, we got a big old crash up ahead. Is that first and third? Or is this a battle for second? No, sorry, Gary's up already. Oh, this is the fight for fifth, isn't it? Here we go. Oh, a touch. You did well to get back. So, Dobertsberger from Gary, then JT, Sander up in fourth. Alan brings home the legend pack. Tom from Matt, Nathan, Jim, Louis takes the MX5 honours. Good stuff. Yeah, so we're all in the radicals now, so there's no more car shenanigans. Back to normal stuff. Nope, it's just on positions, I'm afraid. Start straight's still pretty long. I think there's. I need to check. I'm not in the session yet. I think it's a 20-minute quali on this one, and then a 20-minute race.
18 minutes left.
Rear.
It's a really legal Formula One. I think that's the way to describe it, isn't it?
Yeah, these are great cars. I really enjoy these on iRacing, I have to say.
It's a bit like putting a 125 Rotax engine in a Plimsoll. I can visualise that right now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I know, it was a 15 minute
Just loading.
15 minute practice.
Okay, so here we are, loaded back in again. Final race, final championship race of the evening. We've got the Radicals here at Okayama on the short circuit. Let's have a look at how the guys are doing. Gary's just starting a lap. Let's watch with a lap on board with Gary. As ever, the yellow and black stripes. This is a really nice car. Actually, I have to say I really love this car in iRacing. It's a fun car and it rewards good driving. The track itself is a proper racetrack. So we've had a bit of fun tonight with the dirt oval of USA. What's it called? USA International, I think. But now back to something a bit more sensible. Everyone's in the same car, so there's a nice even, level playing field to the final race. A little bit more serious, but yeah, these cars really react well on a proper racetrack like this one. Quite a short lap with the shortened circuit. We're not running the full Okayama layout, which should keep the grid a bit closer together. Not a huge grid tonight, so if anybody fancies joining us for the next one, it's all free. We just jump on, as you can see tonight, have a bit of fun. So yeah, by all means, get in touch. Ping me a message on Discord or YouTube or anywhere else. Always keen to have a few more racing with us. And obviously, on the same channel, I put various videos and things up from my real world catering races. In fact, we've got a track day coming up in a couple of weeks, and I think a few of these guys might be coming along for some hot laps. So yeah, we'll see how that goes on. Gary is currently, let's see what this lap is, or just slightly off his best, but 50.1 is putting him third. So Dobertsberger, is this, he could be going for the triple here, couldn't he? He's taken the first two. I think it has to be said he's picked the right car tonight. I think last month he got stung slightly, not massively, but slightly with the car choice. I think he got stuck with the slower of the pairing. Tonight, has to be said, he's lucked in on that one. He's definitely got the right car choices for races 1 and 2. Put it to good use though with a double win, and he was already leading the championship, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. I think he could be running away with it at this rate. Tom Guest looking quick as ever. Obviously, he went for the opposite car choice tonight and probably didn't pay off. Gary in third, Jim strong fourth. Louis is new to our group, so just joined tonight, which is great to have some new people joining. He is also racing next weekend. There's a 24-hour Le Mans charity event that JWR have got a team entered for. So have Coaction, which you'll see on some of the liveries with Nathan and Tom. But yeah, we're running a car, probably a Lamborghini GT3 for a 24-hour race at Le Mans, and Louis is taking part in that as well.
So no healing this time then?
No healing. People are driving.
Yeah, it's a bit more serious now. Proper car, proper track, proper damage.
Not proper drivers though.
Ah, very much proper drivers.
Oh, he's so kind.
Gary up to second. Should we go and see something? Who should we have a look at? Just talking to Matt there. Let's see how Matt's getting on. Yeah, you got a livery on this one, Matt. What's Sim Racing MC?
It's another trading paints one, but it fits, doesn't it? So
Is that why you chose it?
green with matching orange. Yeah.
Oh, it's NC. Sorry, I thought it was MC.
Oh, I don't know what it is.
Sim Racing.
You said it was MC.
It looked like it on the back, but on the front it's definitely N. So under in the classic driving for Holland orange, car number 33. There's no doubt about who he's supporting in F1. The livery there though. Of course, as we are racing, in fact I think the F1 sprint race has already happened. I've not yet caught up on the results, so I'll be watching it once this race is over. There we go, Tom Guest in, as I said, that Coaction Sim Sport livery, the classic blue and yellow, looks great. They're running a BMW, I think it's an M4 GT3 next weekend in the 24-hour race, where we are in the Lambo. But yeah, same guys, always in different Discord groups. But Tom raced with us under JWR colours for the, what was the last one? He's done a couple of endurances with us now. Actually, I think he did Sebring maybe with us. And last weekend. Davidsberger always quick. Is he still leading? He is indeed. 4/10 up on Gary. Classic dark black livery in all his cars. Again, one of the JWR endurance racers. Usually the star of most of our teams, I have to say. I think this last time out he was in a bit of a dream team we put together with some of the quicker drivers, which worked out quite well. It was still tough. Obviously their iRating was a bit higher, so the competition was a bit higher, but good fun all around. Still in practice at the moment. For this this race we got a little bit longer practice just to make sure that everybody's up to speed. The cars are good, but cars are good, but they yeah, you need to get on top of them. Shall we find Louis' pit entry? Gary's talking about. There we go. Round the second to last corner, lost the back. He's not in the pit lane, but big drift, and now he is in the pit lane. Very good. Reminiscent of Hamilton, that I have to say. What race was it? Wherever it was. Yeah, it was a combination of that one and the one where he just glances the wall on the entry, but doesn't really damage the car. Sort of, you managed to do both there. Should we get on board with someone? Let's see what Davidsberger's quickest at the moment. Where have we got clear penalties? There you go, should be cleared. Somehow I've got a ping of 1200. That doesn't look good, does it? Good job I'm not driving. Yeah, I'm streaming with all the cars turned on. My computer does not like that. Hence, in fact, yeah, Matt, were you looking at some Black Friday specs for me? Have you specced up my my salary yet? What am I going to spend it on this week?
I thought about it, I looked, but not for Black Friday.
Ah, fair enough. I will, yeah, I'm going to have a look around, see what comes up.
I'll definitely have a look at it, you know, you have to DM me your budget. Because obviously that matters what you look at it.
It does, yeah. I mean, a bit off topic of what's going on at the moment, but it's mostly processor driven, isn't it? iRacing, is that probably the first upgrade?
Personally, I would go with the AMD. I know Stu was saying about the new Intel's coming out, but I would say that if the new Intel's coming out and the motherboard, it'll get a bit pricey, yeah. Whereas I've got a Ryzen 3 on a motherboard that supports the next generation Ryzen processors that's going to come out, and it's brilliant. But the expensive thing's going to be a graphics card. It's how much money can you throw at a graphics card?
That's ridiculous. I was looking at graphic cards the other day.
They're nuts, aren't they, at the moment? Yeah. Yeah, that's nice.
just before Christmas.
So it's
That
pretty big.
that was probably a good time to buy it in the end, wasn't it?
It built. I got it on Black Friday, so it should have been about £1,000, I think.
That's the same as me. I spent 800 on this.
You end up upgrading your power supply as well, and so the only thing you keep what you've got is your case. So
Yeah.
it's not really worth it, is it?
Well, that's kind of what I wondered, is whether it's worth upgrading or replacing. I also wouldn't mind a separate streaming PC. Is probably a sensible thing, to be honest.
Give it to your dad and get one.
Well, this is another option, yeah. Especially if it's internet limited. I don't want an internet limitation on trying to stream and race from the same place.
Okay, we only get to laptop.
Yeah, fuck that.
It's a shame.
What, both of them? Surely not both of them. Still got another. Still got one in the bag. Oh, see what happens. So first laps are coming in.
Started standard.
Yeah. Of course.
God's sake.
That's how these cars start, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a couple of practice starts soon.
I start all cars the same, put it in first gear. When the green light comes on, you press your right foot down.
That is the worst thing these are supposed to do.
Tom Guest setting the pace at the moment. Oh, Alex! Alex has struggled there. He's 1x'd or something his first lap, which didn't count it, and then he's got a slower second one. Was that a slow start to the lap, Alex?
Sorry, what?
Did you go off at the end of the first lap?
Yeah, I mean, the first lap, then had to throw.
Oh, you had to tow. Okay. Well, that's going to make it interesting. Going for the triple here, aren't you? So, can you come back? Mr. Guest showing us how to do it at the moment.
I've just been disqualified. Can you undisqualify me?
Yeah, who's that, Nathan?
Yeah. Little bit of driving backwards. I went to spin it round a bit, or carried on driving backwards.
Has that cleared it?
Yes.
Good, good.
I went to Harry style. Or possibly. Might get a shit. But it's just. And then drop the clutch. Let the tyres spin up and then put it second.
Crazy talk.
Tom wants to keep all of that quiet. So, is this the final grid? I don't know. We've got a minute still to go, 50 seconds still to go, but I think that's probably it. Yeah. So Tom.
Yeah, I just ruined both of mine.
Oh, I know. So Tom on pole from Gary, JT, Alan, Louis, Nathan, Dobertsberger, Sander, Matt, and Jim, as it stands at the moment.
Mother Hubbard.
Play the game. It's not a game. I really need to be going to bed very soon after this.
We got 2 hours of Le Mans next.
Practice the start as well.
I've got to drive to Mental Raceway tomorrow.
Oh, really?
2 o'clock start.
Very good.
Yeah, 3 hours.
Enjoy. What's that? Club 100 or something else?
It's okay. It's okay. Final round. It's the final
The clue is in the name.
final round for the rest of it to count. I am reigning champion at the moment. I'm not anymore. I'm 9th. But still. Yeah, last year's reigning champion.
We got on board here with Sander at the moment.
Had a bad year.
Right. Internet is really struggling, isn't it? It keeps kicking me back out to the pit lane. I'm glad I'm not racing.
Your voice has got a bit robot.
Yeah, my internet's rubbish. It keeps kicking me out and back to the pace car because I keep blinking.
Maybe something started downloading something in the background.
Yeah, maybe I'll have a quick look.
Probably, yeah.
Time to log that Wi-Fi down and get a new password.
It's a task for this week for me.
What set did you get, Jim?
Oh, I'm just going to change my internet password. That's all.
Right. No, what VR did you get?
Oculus Quest 2 used. Literally barely used.
Play a minute now. Hit
No,
Dave,
I'm fine.
hit Dave up 4 seconds, mate.
Whatever you do, don't ask Derek.
I did about 10 to 15 minutes setting it up, and I was a little wobbly, so I think it's going to take me a few weeks.
Yeah, you need to step into it slowly, right? Good.
No one went for it. Here we go. On board with Louis. Oh, nice start. Nice start. Was that from 5th? He's definitely up to 3rd. Cow action up the inside. That's probably Nathan, is it? I think. Yeah, Nathan up to 2nd.
See you later, Alex. Wasn't me, by the way.
What happened to Alex? Oh no, Alex, our double race winner, off at the back at the moment.
Left a bit more.
What have we got going on up here? Alan, red and black for a change. I was expecting white.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, Tom's gone. Oh no, Alan's hit him. Attrition is high already in this one, isn't it?
When you go back to the pits, Alan, get into your menus and turn off send your timers. Oh, it's definitely on the wrong side of the track. Yes, it is. Yeah, you've upgraded it.
It's the top 3. So we have is that Louis Nathan? Yeah, sorry, Tom got collected, didn't he? So Louis, Nathan, and Gary.
A quick repair, but turn off your tyres and you'll refuel it. Or else you'll be in here for 30 more seconds.
Thank you, Xander, for winning this.
Here we come.
It's not been a good day for me yet.
Sounds like someone's got a penalty. Who's that?
Sorry, Louis.
That's fine.
Got a big thing.
I've cleared your penalty, Alan. If it's damage, you need to pit. But if it's just a penalty, don't worry about it. Nathan is showing the way here, isn't he? Look at this. 2.5 second lead. From Gary Thomas and Louis. Top 3 all down that straight. Not a lot in it, about 4 or 5 seconds between the 3. Oh! Nathan nearly loses it, manages to keep hold of it, but that's closed things up. Gary very much on his tail now, coming onto the start straight. Can he slipstream up? You get a bit of a slipstream in these cars. It's not massively potent, but it is there. Quite a decent length start straight here. We've got a 15-minute race, so still sort of 9 or 10 minutes to go. How are we getting on further back? Jim and Matt only a couple of seconds apart for 4th place. A little bit more spread out after that. Tom and Alan, looks like they've been the two to visit the pit lane, both a lap down now. Not sure if Nathan's taken a win with us yet, actually. I think this could be on for a maiden win. We shall see. There's plenty of racing still to be done. Dobertsberger just ahead. Well, that is not expected, is it? Look at him. 32 seconds off the lead. I think that's him. Oh no, sorry, it's JT. JT's got the... JT, I'm going to have a look at this. I think he's in the JPS colour scheme. It looks awesome. Here we go. Looks amazing on this Radical. He's doing the right thing, getting out of the way of the race leaders. Gary is through into second. Midnight Milk here with Nathan still leading us round. There's nothing in it. What's the gap? 1.2 seconds. Oh no, that's not what he needed. Oh, he's managed to keep it. Managed to keep it just barely. Oh man, this is close now. Gary is in front by a nose, and Nathan drops down to second place. Looks like they've gained a little bit of a gap. Yeah, sort of 5 seconds now between Gary and Louis last time around. So as Gary takes over the lead, Nathan drops less than a second behind, but he is into second place. Louis next across the line. Matt and Jim, let's see how close they are. Slightly further apart, a couple of seconds, 3-4 seconds. Then we have Sander and the recovering Dobertsberger, oh, literally on top of each other. Wow, this is close. Alex gets the better exit up the inside. Makes the pass down the start straight. The little blue flashes on the back of the car there basically means that you make fewer mistakes per lap or per corner, and generally don't get involved in incidents, which is kind of what we've seen. Obviously didn't quite get qualifying right, but generally Alex is right at the top of all of our races. Gary similarly so. As you go back down the grid, you'll probably see some of those colours start to change to the lower licences, some of the newer drivers. Using all the track here, Gary, but it's proving fruitful for him. How are we getting on? We are 9.5 minutes in, so we've got about 5 or 6 minutes to go. Nathan right on his tail. This is the fight for the lead. Looking for a way through. Can he get the undercut out of this corner? It doesn't look like it. Gary's got a nice clean exit. He's pulled away slightly down this straight. Early on in the race, Nathan seemed to have the pace, as to be said, but a couple of times he's got a bit sideways, and it's those few mistakes who've just given it to Gary at the moment. Still time. I think this is where the racing is for this race, so we'll stay on board with these guys for a little bit. Should we go back to the TV camera? Down into turn 1. Nothing much in it. Who's up ahead? Is that Louis, I think. Oh, now Gary is the one who makes the mistake. Oh, spoke too soon. So that is giving it back to Nathan, and the gap is bigger now. Is that too big to recover? 4 minutes.
Okay.
If
Yeah,
he
a little cheeky bit of throttle. Yeah, no, I think
if he can stay clean, I think that is Nathan's win now. He's just got enough of a gap to be sort of comfortable. He can't afford to slow up though or lose concentration. Gary is still within a spin's distance of him.
I think Nathan's got the legs on me anyway.
3.5 seconds between them. And Louis closing in here, isn't he? Yeah. 8.5 behind Nathan. Further sort of 7 seconds to Matt Cook. 4 seconds to Jim. Davidsberger still a bit to close in. 6 seconds behind Jim with sort of 4 minutes to go. Sander JT. Tom Guest. Is he still running? He's still running, but a lap down, unfortunately. Lost out early on. And Alan Curtis. Jump on with the leader. He's just coming up behind Sander by the looks of things. Gary's not letting him get away, but he's still got that arm's reach at the moment. There is a point for fastest lap, so I'll have to have a look afterwards to see who's picking that up. But the rate that Gary's closing in, I think he might be on for that.
crash out now.
No one yet. Oh, cool. He's held in.
He's with the leader. No, Nathan's through. Now Gary's approaching. He's passed as well, I think. Nathan's got this just at arm's reach at the moment, but well within an incident, yeah. And there's a point for fastest lap out there as well, isn't it? Who's that going to?
Alex from the back.
Alex is quickest so far.
What time?
It's 47. Do you need any more? Oh, I flicked away at the wrong time. What's happened, Nathan? Everything's happened. I'm going to have to go back and watch a video. A replay, sorry.
He did the, almost did
Oh, he went for the pit lane entry.
the
He went for the pit lane entry, yeah.
Andrew just went to the beach.
Oh, no. So if we go forward, what does that mean? 7-second lead then for Gary. We said it was within an incident, and that has come to be true. Gary coming onto the start straight again. Is this to pick up the white flag? I think this is probably going to become the white flag lap because we're about to tick over to 15 minutes.
And 4 seconds.
Oh, that doesn't look like 4 seconds to me. I've just jumped on board.
Yeah, that's because I went off.
Oh, is this a white flag lap?
To manage the pressure, you were only advising him.
Is this white flag or is there one more?
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet. Oh, okay. There's Matt, Alex. think this is where the racing is. 5 seconds still between the top two. Alex is on the tail now of Matt. Slightly defensive exit, I think, even there from Matt. He's approaching Sander. Oh, contact. Alex has done the right thing. Let him carry on. Oh, defensive line. We like it. Oh.
From you going into me, how did you not get damaged there?
How did you get damaged so much?
I don't know, mate. Because it stripped me.
It was a light tap.
You jumped in the you got suspension damage, floor damage, wing damage.
Oh, Nathan's dropped down to third. That car in front is Louis in second place. I think we are on the last on the last lap. It's all live on YouTube, Matt. I was following you at the time.
I think I have no damage at all.
Oh, Nathan.
It was, seriously, from my perspective, it was a light tap.
Oh, wow.
Going for the teammates across the line here. I think there might be a lap between them, but... Oh, no. Nathan's gone. Nathan's gone. Oh, you gifted it to him there, didn't you?
Tommy, I'm sure Tommy missed me out on the brakes there. It was pretty heavy.
Dobertsberger on the podium. Everybody wanted to give that to him. Well done. That was a good race. Well done, Gary. Is that checkered?
Alex, did you get a podium there? Yep. Oh, you.
If only you'd stayed in front, Matt.
Can we have a look at instant turn on lap one, Gary Thomas?
Yes. Sorry, I got caught up in that, Tommy.
I did do it on purpose. No, I heard you go, oh shit, as you said, so I turned left. It was you saying, oh shit, the baby turned left and not collect everyone. Yeah. Can't even get back. Yeah, the Spanish man was smashing it up, so it's fine.
One more lap, I would have had you, man.
That's one less lap I would have won because of Dobertsberger.
Oh, contact.
He's a very
Contact
nice
again.
chap. We're in a team race with him.
Thank you, James. Awesome as always.
Congratulations. Yeah, well done, guys. Good stuff. Gary on the win. Louis straight into second place on the first day. That's good. Dobertsberger, triple podium. Triple podium. Who thought that was going to happen, eh? Everybody wanted to gift it to him.
Wow. I feel cheated.
What
That
could
was
have
such a
been?
high touch, but you hit me right on the back window.
So we've got, like I say, thanks for racing tonight. Le Mans practice is up now or about to go up for a couple of hours, so by all means jump on. But yeah, I'll put some results together. I might jump in the Le Mans session actually, so I'll probably do results tomorrow now.
And then I'm going to go to Le Mans and watch the sprint race.
Actually, yeah, I'm just calling there because I'm nice one, James. I'll catch you all later.
Cheers, Tommy. Cheers, James.
My YouTube perspective, I shall call it there as well. Thank you for watching, and like I say, if you want to get involved if you liked what you saw and you want to get involved in future races, then get in touch. Ping me a message on YouTube or Discord or anywhere else. Instagram, Facebook, all those sort of places. It's James Wingfield Racing, and yeah, it'd be great to get you on the grid next time out. So failing that, I will